Deadbeat Garage on his morning stroll to his pickup truck. Gets inside of it, hears the rod knock, reverses it, tries to pull the tank. This goes horribly wrong, but it's okay.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today we're trying to move some cars around. I don't want all my stuff out front because you guys already know how my neighbors are. It's just a matter of time before the city comes out. And but for real, I want to get the Bel Air out back. I've already got Max out back. I want to get the cars set up in a place to where they can sit, but we can work on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like working on cars out here in the road. So I'm going to try to pull this big old freaking tank with the little S10. I'm hoping that the old Iron Duke is going to be able to do it. Braven has his doubts. Anyhow, we're going to try to pull this thing. I got to get some freaking air in this tire though. I want to put a couple new tires because these two were flat, but this wheel is actually leaking from the spokes. So, dating problems, man. Whew, khaki looking, all kinds of sexy, boy. All right, we should probably get the toe strap hooked up first though, because I know once we put air in that tire, we're going to be limited to how long we got. How come mine won't do that? Good Lord, you can't even tell that was an S10. He's like, you want another burnout for the video? Anyhow, that was Manny. He came by before. Last time he came by, he had his S10, and that's what I mentioned to you guys for the first time, that I wanted to get one myself. But he had these extra parts laying around, and he came by and dropped them off, dude. So we got a new cowl, because you guys know ours is all mangled, and this is the newer body style front grille, but he says it should just bolt right up. All right, back to what we're doing. Boy, that S10 pulled that thing with no problem, man. I don't know what you're tripping about.
We went slow and I was doing most of the pushing.
The faster you get, the easier it gets. That thing weighs as much as a tank, so we gotta come straight and then back up towards the boat. Libre? Pull Libre. Alright, so I got this damn heavy ass thing back into the backyard. I'm going to be able to do some work on it here. I want to touch back on my original plan. I had mentioned to you guys that the next time we work on this, I'm going to be pulling the engine and transmission out of it. Actually, I've changed my mind, and I'm thinking I want to actually get it running and driving in this car. You know what I'm saying? Because before I pull it all out, I want to make sure that this engine is good. I want to make sure the transmission's good. I want to go over it and try to get all the stuff that I need for this. Max needs all kinds of stuff, man. Intake manifold gasket, valve cover gaskets. I need to do the water pump because the water pump gasket blew out on it last time I was trying to clean out the radiator. Just a lot of little stuff, man. I want to get Max running because, dude, Max is a crazy, comfortable, reliable daily driver, man. But I figured with them right here, we'll be able to actually work on them, and we're out of the sight of my damn neighbors out front. As for the BMW, I have finally decided 100% that I want to sell it. I'm never gonna get around to actually, dude, I'm never gonna get around to doing anything with it. I got a little bit of practice in it. Problem is there's nowhere to really street drift, you know what I'm saying? Got back from the Home Depot, man. I gotta tell you, it is really nice having a little, I mean, it might not be a big truck, but it's nice just having a truck in general to pick stuff up. Went and grabbed a couple shelves so that I can set these up in our laundry room. this is just gonna be to keep oil and stuff on. I'll show you guys a really quick before, man, because it's like a disaster in here. So we have all the shelves up here, and you can see how packed they are. And then we have like hooks down here that we just kind of desperately hang things on. And mind you, this is after cleaning up a little bit. Braven's been in here trying to kind of organize. If you come over here, like all the oil, like none of these are empty. Well, I'm sure some of this stuff we can throw away, but like, I don't know. It's just a cluster, bro. So I think it's going to be nice to be able to have a couple of shelves. And I'll probably end up buying more in the future, just so we can stack stuff on. I have to do something to get this place organized. Bro, I wish that little shake of the camera was all the time that it took to get this damn laundry room looking like this, but it most certainly was not, man. I was up all night. I was up until probably like 4 or 5 o'clock in the freaking morning, bro. Like, just out here going, man, and just trying to get this place picked up. Went through a whole lot of stuff and got rid of as much crap as I can. And you know what's wild is I literally only worked on everything from this shelf down. I didn't touch anything up there on the top shelf yet. Pretty much every single bit of that needs to be gone through as well. But dude, I am absolutely excited about the little bit of organization that we now have inside of here, man. It's freaking huge. Anyhow, guys, it's now the next day. I'm wanting to put that new cowl on the S10. So, damn, she's already in the driveway. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even remember putting the S10 in the driveway last night, or this morning, so. Yeah, I'd like to get this new cowl put on that Manny brought over, because I know it's gonna clean the truck up a lot. Now, I'm not gonna paint it right now. I'm not gonna do any paint work until after we get all of the body parts and everything that we need for this truck, so bear with me. It's gonna be ugly at first, but at least it's already white. There's just paint flaking here and there. While we're at it, if we can, we'll kind of see if this grill is gonna fit up. I think this is going to involve a lot, man. All right, but just to recap, if in case you guys don't remember, whenever we did the video on the S10, this cowl is all bent to shit, bro. So it's all bent up over here, and it's sticking up. The worst spot is this side right here, which you can tell is just completely demolished, man. So I guess what happened is the hood flew up on him, and then also if you look, the hood isn't lining up. Like, the hood needs to go almost an inch forward. The hood's also all beat up, man. So I guess the hood flew up on him, and that's what shattered the windshield and bent the cowl all up, and obviously dented the hood all up. But I do need to go to the junkyard and get that door and that glass. But anyhow, guys, enough talking. Let's get this old cowl pulled off and see if we can get this new one on. Dang old screwdriver is our hood popper on this thing. Looking at this one, I can tell there's a bolt here and obviously on both sides, but then it looks like there's supposed to be some screws going through here as well. If you look at this one, it does have screws, but it looks like self-tappers. That bolt's already out. And on this side, the bolt is actually there, but the little metal tab has actually been ripped completely off of this cowl. I think our biggest problem, I'm looking at it, is the hinges for the hood are actually bent. So if I can, I'm gonna try to get the hinges off and try to straighten them out some. Got my little cart all cleared off so I can actually use it now, and I WD-40 the wheels on it. I didn't show you guys this either. I ordered this thing off of Amazon. It's like a drill organizer, you know what I'm saying? So hell freaking yeah, look at that. Now everything is able to be hung up and it has its own spot. Like, really, you're supposed to put like the chargers and stuff on top of here, but I don't have any outlets on this side. The only outlets are over here, and besides, I already made this little shelf a while back for all my chargers to sit on, you know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, man. There's all my chargers. And there's all the drills and everything. I even moved the washer and dryer out last night and swept all the freaking dust and everything out from behind it. And I found a couple of our damn batteries, bro. I was like, that's where they went, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, I love whenever things are organized. Need my 3/8 adapter, and we're off. Bro, literally none of these screws are even holding this thing in. It's only this one self tapper that is only like halfway screwed in. That I could probably get out by hand. It hurts a little bit, but it's coming. Oh my god. Yeah, that thing. That was the only thing holding it in. Alright, pretty dope, man. The hinges are just right freaking there. I was expecting I was gonna have to like take the fender off to get the hinges out. You see that thing's just bent. These are supposed to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, that curve right there obviously is supposed to be in it, but it's supposed to be straight this way. Oh yeah, the driver one's definitely worse. So you can see that. You see that's supposed to be straight, but this is all tweaked. So luckily it's just one bolt, dude. It's one bolt and pull this out, and I can use a BFH, man. Try to hammer this thing straight. Maybe vacuum some of this crap out of the cowl area. What is that, bro? Why does that look like a bug made that? I also just noticed there's just absolutely no windshield wipers. Like, the motor is there and one of the arms, but I'm pretty sure there's some arms missing, and the actual little roller piece for the wiper. Lovely. Another thing I've noticed on this truck, just about everything you don't need tools for. Everything's freaking loose, man. There you go. No tools required. Alright, so this is the passenger side, this is the driver side. And they're definitely both bent to absolute hell. Go ahead and grab the mini sledge. This should work. I need to find a place on the concrete somewhere. Actually, maybe right freaking here. Alright, so there's our hinges all cleaned up. Well, cleaned up, painted, straightened out. Like, dude, these things are supposed to sit flat like that. You know what I'm saying? Where before, they had, like, it came like this and it jumped way up. And, like, dude, they were just all mangled to hell. You guys seen them. So, definitely a huge improvement. I'm hoping, bro. I'm hoping this is going to have the hood sitting a lot more proper, like in the correct position and not freaking an inch back. So, we'll definitely see. But I need to throw the hinges on now before we put the cowl on, because, or else I won't be able to access the bolts. I know I said I wasn't going to paint anything, but I figured the hinges, you know, driving me nuts not freaking painting this, dude. I want to so bad. Like, the paint's flaking off of it and shit, like... I just realized this has like a little tab right here on the cowl, that little bent part. That's supposed to actually go into, there's a hook. You see that hook right there? So the little tab on the cowl actually slides into that hook, and then you bolt it. So that's what holds the back on. It holds the thing in the correct position. I was wondering why it wasn't sitting down in there, but I would have never known that with the other cowl because it was just all mangled to shit. Hell yeah, bro, that's what's up. Find some screws to put in there. Probably some of these guys right here. So like 1/2 inch pan head number 8s. It feels so damn good that everything's all organized and everything in here, bro. It's life changing for me. Huge freaking difference from that last one all mangled up. It actually fits in there really nice. It's so refreshing to see. Got all the screws in, got the bolts in, figured out that little tab thing on the back. So the hinges on, and they seem to work a lot better now that they're not all mangled and bent to shit. So, but now here's the true test, man, to see if the hood's gonna fit a little better, hopefully. It's a heavy freaking hood, bro. I mean, it's not crazy heavy, but trying to reach out and, you know, set it out like that, it's pretty heavy. But the thing is freaking bent, bro. Like, I know the hood is all dented to shit, but it's also bent. So it looks like this front portion is kind of more straight rather than having like a curve, like a curvature to it like it should. It's actually touching right here, but it's not touching over here, and it'll like teeter. I don't know, man. I might go ahead and grab a hood from the junkyard because this is gonna drive me nuts. And the cowl hoods for this thing are like $500-600, bro. It's freaking wild. I'm gonna hold off on doing the grill for now because honestly, dude, this hood is pissing me off. I absolutely hate this hood now. But yeah, I figured I'd just go ahead and screw it up on the wall so it's out of the way, it doesn't get damaged. I think I've decided I do want to go to the junkyard and see if I can just find a much better condition hood than what this one was. Now, the problem I was having is the back is just completely misshapen, and it was still rubbing on the cowl, like whenever you try to shut it. And then I got the shut and it didn't want to open, so I literally had to use a screwdriver in here and wedge it, you know what I mean? Got it as best as I could for now. As you can see, it's like rubbing on the cowl. Luckily, it's just like scratching the paint that's on it, bro, so it's not damaging it. I don't know what's going on, whether it's the hood or maybe those hinges, because we straightened the hinges out, but who knows, they might be bent like backwards, like not backwards, but like shortening the distance of them. They were mangled to hell, bro. So I do want to go down to the junkyard and see if I can just grab some more parts and stuff to get this kind of like a little straighter and get the hood shutting properly. It did move up some, but not completely. This side's a little better than this side. And now I have kind of a bigger gap right here. I don't know, man. I know I can loosen this fender, move the fender in a little bit, but I don't want to try to like get it perfect with this hood because I know I want to put a new one on. But for now, it does look a lot better with without the cowl being all mangled and freaking screwed up. But anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We got a little bit of work done on the S10, on one of the cars at least, but I got a lot of work done inside of this damn laundry room, man. This right here, this is motivating for me. If you guys didn't know, like my OCD and just the fact that whenever things are messy, like it drives me nuts, bro. And I struggle to come out here and be productive whenever my work environment is just a disaster. So this is going to be a huge freaking deal for me. I do want to let you guys know that with this new year, one of my main goals is going to try to focus more attention on specific builds and try to get them done. You know what I'm saying? I know I kind of stack up on cars. I can't help it, man. I know for whatever reason people judge the hell out of me for that, but I know damn well I'm not the only one that does it. You know what I mean? I know most of us car guys do the same shit. But I want to talk about a couple of things really quick, man. Give me a few minutes of your time before you guys exit out. I know a lot of people just can't stand the talk, you know what I'm saying? But we did make the new Instagram. I'll have it on the screen right now. There's not like a whole lot of like pictures or anything on there right now, but please do go follow that Instagram, because that is going to be where as we start to get new merch drops and stuff, we're going to be posting pictures up there, and Josh is running that Instagram. So if you guys have any like merch ideas, or if you're a vendor or you guys make custom parts, 3D printing, stuff like that, and you have something that you want to offer that you think would make a potential dope ass piece of merchandise for Deadbeat Garage, hit them up on that Instagram, you know what I mean? Or of course, if you are a designer and you have like some design ideas for shirts, please do hit them up, man, because we're open to ideas and I would love to help. You know, like I would love to make a shirt that is a design that someone from the DBFam actually came forward and gave us, you know. That would be dope to me. But anyhow, I'm trying to start this year off, and I'm trying to stay focused, bro. I want to not let this go, because you know how like whenever you make New Year's resolutions and then they just kind of start to fade off. I don't want that to happen, man. Like, so I'm gonna go down. I need to get a whiteboard, and I'm gonna literally write down every freaking vehicle that I have, and I need to make some serious decisions as far as what it is I'm gonna keep, what it is I'm gonna get rid of, and the ones that I'm gonna be keeping, I'm gonna make like a list of the parts that I need to get, work that needs to be done to them, whether it needs to be painted or this or that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to try to get myself more organized and start setting goals and actually write my goals down. You know what I'm saying? So one of my big goals for this year is I really want to get a truck and trailer, man. Like, I want to be able to load up. If I could swing it, I would really like to get a 2-car trailer so we can load Khaki and Creamy up. Braven and I can hit the road and come traveling and go see a bunch of you guys, you know? Like, go out to New Mexico again, go to California, go, God, I would love to visit Florida, man. I would love to make it out to Florida. Hell, I would love to get out to Connecticut and just pull up at Tommy F.Y.'s shop and find Ricer Miata. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pull up and be like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. We can hang out. It would be weird as hell, right? But anyhow, guys, like, I have goals that I want to achieve, and I'm gonna be sharing the process with you guys as I'm doing it, as I'm setting my goals, as, you know, the things that I want to do to work towards those goals, things of that nature. So if you guys are in the same kind of situation, man, hopefully it's inspiring to you, because like I always tell you, man, dreams don't work unless you fucking do. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I tell you, man, dreams don't work unless you do. You gotta put in the work. If you have a dream, it ain't gonna come true. Ain't no one gonna hand it to you. You gotta work for that shit. So that's what I am focused on this year. I love this channel. I love what I'm doing. I love my DB fam, and I want to take it to the next level, bro. I want to take it to the next level, and I want to pass the next level. Anyhow, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And go follow that Instagram for me, please, for real. Damn it, I knew I was gonna forget something. I'm sorry, I'm just talking and talking. If you guys follow Deadbeat Garage on Facebook, the actual Deadbeat Garage page, I have been sharing all my older videos. This was an idea of Josh's, and I think it's a genius idea, man. So what we're doing on Facebook is called DBG Flashbacks. So I'm going to like my old videos, and I'm uploading the full episodes onto my Facebook. So if you guys want to follow along, and you're on Facebook and you see those videos pop up, check them out, bro. Watch them, you know what I'm saying? To be straight up with you, I'm trying to get monetized on Facebook, because Facebook has the same type of platform that YouTube has. I need to get a certain amount of watch hours though. So if you guys want to follow along, I started the series off whenever we first moved back into to this house. So the very first video was moving into this house and getting the garage set up, painting the floor, you know, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to go back, or if you're a new subscriber and maybe you haven't seen those videos, I'm posting up all the DBG flashbacks on Facebook. So follow Deadbeat Garage on Facebook, the actual page. I'm also sharing them, the Built Not Bought. If you guys are not aware, Built Not Bought is a private group on Facebook that is for my DB fam. That's what it started out as, but then it kind of took off. There's like over 80,000 members in Built Not Bought, in which half of them don't even know who the hell I am. But that's actually my group, bro. I'll go in there and post, and a lot of them don't even know who I am. There's some rude motherfuckers in there, bro. And like, I'll post something like, look at this ricer ass son bitch, and I'm like, ha, block. Anyhow, guys, that's pretty much all I have for today. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.